Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Launch Drive. This is Francisco, you might know him. My name is Sam, and we're in a really cool car, a big car for South Africa. It is the new VW Polo.
The reason why I like, obviously we drive, for the last few launch drives, we've driven something that's hardcore.
Yes.
It's always something fast and exciting, and I'm sitting here in a 1 litre 3-cylinder 75 kilowatt, if I'm correct.
Yes.
But when I say that this car is more important than all those other cars, it is.
It is.
Because of what they sold, how many of these? They sold
20,000 last year.
20,000 of these cars. Do you understand? This is the bread and butter vehicle for this country. So between that, Toyota Hiluxes, there's certain cars that are key for certain groups, and this is one.
And it's not just it's not just a little facelift. It's a whole new car. It's on a new chassis. It's bigger. I think it's something like 8 centimeters longer, 7 centimeters wider.
Yeah.
So there's more space, 70 more liters of space in the back.
It's got a
so you got all these facts, bro.
Yeah, I know. You think we don't listen to those press conferences because we're not taking notes. Yeah. But we are millennials, and millennials don't write things down.
Nah,
so
just keep it here. And it's got a longer wheelbase.
Really?
About 10 centimeters.
Steering is
more facts, man. But it doesn't feel much bigger than the old car.
Yeah.
It still has that nimble feel, which is really, really cool. That's what I really like about it.
And you're right, because a lot of people talk about when these cars grow up too much, they get a bit too big, they lose that character about them.
Like Mini.
I mean, Minis have gotten big.
Yeah.
Sorry. One thing I do like though is just the cabins. Between the VW and Audi products that we keep on experiencing, if there's one thing that they're investing in is the premiumness of the cabin.
Yes.
And I mean, for the fact that we're not in a premium car, but it's extremely quiet in here.
It is.
It's not super noisy, and this engine's got a bit of punch. I mean, that's a nice third gear.
Yes.
And it's a litre.
So it's a 1
liter.
So 3 cylinders going like this.
I know, and I'm not really a fan of 3Cs. I always feel like they're just a little bit highly strained.
Yes.
But this thing works. 75 kilowatts. Isn't it that with there's a higher spec variant that
yes, with 85. Yeah, with 85 kilowatts as well.
Insane.
The Highline. Yeah. So you can get a little bit more power.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I drove it before on the highway, it was beautiful to drive. It was smooth. It was lovely. The gearbox was nice.
Yeah.
The Polo's become so refined.
Yes.
And they're gonna sell so many of these cars this year. I think.
Oh yeah, because it's actually accessible. We can drive a 2 million rand car and be like, oh, this is so great, it feels so good and everything. But the reality of the situation is that not many people can drive a 2 million rand car. But these cars that start up at 260,000 rand, it's cars for us, it's young people, it's stuff that we, even in our personal lives, can think of, okay, if I need to buy a car, what do I buy?
Yes.
So it's actually very real life, very important for us at the same time.
And we're actually in the Beats variant now.
Yes.
So as with the previous Polo model, they released a Beats model.
Yeah.
And now this is also a Beats model with the 300 kilowatt sound system.
Yeah, 300 kilowatt sound system. 300 watts. That sounds a powerful sound system, man.
300 watt sound system. Sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's also quite bold inside. You got this nice red interior here.
Yeah.
And it's obviously not just the exterior that's new. The interior is new.
Yeah.
Everything has been redesigned.
Even though we're short guys, I mean,
there's plenty of space.
Nice and comfortable.
You can get the active info display on this car, which actually blew me away because that's more of a premium kind of feature.
Yeah, I just hope the way they set it up, it's not one of those situations where you must buy the navigation to get the active info display.
Yeah.
Hopefully they've sorted that whole entire thing out. Yeah.
It's got the 8-inch Discover Media navigation and system here with Apple CarPlay. So this is a very similar setup to what you'll find in your Golfs and that
Apple
sort of thing.
CarPlay, bro.
Apple CarPlay is live.
System. So much so it nearly got me into trouble with another brand that I do some work with. I made a silly joke once upon a time, and everyone was so upset with the fact that I said no, Apple CarPlay. If you don't have an Apple, get a real phone. People were so upset about that. So yeah, but anyways,
facts are facts.
Yeah, it's a good phone. I mean, it's a good. It is a good phone. It's also a good system, very good system. Thing is, we haven't used Android Auto because Android Auto is not official in the country. I wish they made it official because then we'd know. You know.
Yeah, we'd be able to compare the two.
We might get lost. Are we turning left or right here?
Oh, 11. This car will, as we know, it's got the full park assist, so it will parallel park itself.
Yeah.
But it will get this car into a gap which is only 80 centimeters bigger than the car. So that's 40 at the front, 40 at the back.
That's insane.
That's impressive. And then it'll also get you out. Because trying to get out is quite difficult when you wedged in like a sandwich.
That's the thing. And it's good that they've included park assist now because Opel, the Corsa, was one of the first cars in this segment that gave you park assist, and everyone was like, so it's fine. It's good that everyone is like catching up now, which is great.
You know, you buy a car in this segment now, and you get all the bells and whistles.
Right.
You got the active interior display. It's going to be 12 inches like the other models, fully customizable.
But I think it's great that they're doing this and they're not like limiting it to the more expensive cars, because the reality of the situation is that people aren't making a ton of cash.
Yeah.
So rather bring it down a level to the guys who
get people in your car.
Yes, and put the cool stuff in the accessible cars instead of like cutting it out for only the 600,000 rand cars, 700,000 rand cars.
Yeah.
Exactly. But overall, so far, I must say that I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.